Adam here with Brooksaw Antiques. Today we have this 1962 Hermes Media 3 vintage portable typewriter. I'm going to show you how to use the functions and make sure they all work. Made in Switzerland and basically the same exact typewriter as the Hermes 3000, which is the best typewriter of all time, in my opinion. But it does not have the tab function and some other minor extras like the touch control. It doesn't have the margin indicators on the paper bail. It doesn't have the little flap that goes behind the paper bail, and it doesn't have the paper support arm that flips up from the back. Other than that, it's basically the exact same machine. So in my opinion, this is a easier to maintain machine that will probably last longer. If you use tabs very frequently, this won't work for you. You're going to want to go with a Hermes 3000. But if you don't really use tabs that much, then this is the same exact machine as the Hermes 3000, which is the best of all time. And this one has unique print, typeface, font, whatever you want to call it. So stick around to check that when I get to that section. Up top is the adjustable paper guide. This helps you guide the page in straight. I'm going to line that up with the edge of the platen, which is the main roller that feeds the paper. And the margins are set on the sides. They're called lighting margins. This is the paper bail that sits on top. It's got two adjustable rollers and a scale holds the page down nice and tight. So right now we have margin, that left margin is all the way on the edge, but if you wanted it closer to the middle, this is the carriage release, the green button here. If you wanted the margin closer to the middle, you just set the carriage where you want it and then flip this switch and it will send the margin to that spot. If you've ever used magic margins, this is the same concept. If you want it closer to the edge, you hold it and just push the carriage to where you want it, let it go, and that's the margin. And that's where I want it on that side. Same concept on the right. So right now it's pretty close to the edge, but if you want it right there in the middle, then this is your carriage release. You put the carriage where you want it and flip this silver switch to this, and it'll send it to that spot. If you want it closer to the edge, you hold the carriage release and the margin at the same time, let it go, and that's where it will set. I do kind of want it closer to the middle because the font on this one is a little bit smaller, so I just want to make sure we reach that bell. Once you hear the bell, you're near the end of the margin. Hit this line space, gets you back to the beginning, and skips 1, 1.5, or 2 when it's on 1. It skips 2 half spaces when it's in the middle. It skips 3 half spaces when it's on 2. It skips 4 half spaces. We're going to keep that on single for now and finish typing. As you can see, all the keys type nice and none of them skip or stick. I'll type a sentence in red on the next line. Switch from black to red. There's a switch on the right side. Flip that down to the red indicator. It prints the bottom portion of the ribbon, which is red. When you have it on the yellow indicator, it prints right down the middle. So that's best used when you have a solid black ribbon. Then you can use it 3 times by using top, bottom, and middle. When you have it on the blue indicator, it prints the top portion of the ribbon, which is black. When you have it all the way up the top, it prints no ink at all. It just leaves a stencil for copying purposes. We're going to move that down for red. Beautiful. It's almost euphoric typing on this. It's a pleasure to type on. So if you're typing long, um, pages all day long, you will never get tired. You will actually be energized by this machine. Somehow it's like making a Rolex. They just made it right. So here we go. We got cursive script font, prints 13 characters per inch. Beautiful print. Brand new ribbon. So you got a little bit of smudge, which will go away as you use the ribbon. But that print is beautiful. I really love it. It's rare, and as far as rarity and popularity goes, it's the top font of all time. Right now, actually, I don't know about all time, but of right now. So that's what I'd say. Um, we're going to put that color back on black and pull the page out with this right switch there that unlocks the rollers underneath the platen, allowing you to pull the page out easier or load thicker paper like carbon copy or cardstock. Make sure you flip that back before you load the next page or else it won't load correctly. Also allows you to straighten the page if you load it crooked. Backspace on the left side, very smooth. Also known as the Bentley of typewriters, by the way. Super smooth, powerful, just top notch everything. Shift on each side, a shift lock on the left. To clear that, just hit the shift button again. This button on the top right with arrows going in both directions is your margin release. When you get to the end of the margin, there's a mechanism that blocks you from printing. Hit that margin release, does allow you to go all the way to the end. It also works for the left side. Say the margin's there, and you just push that. It'll allow you to get to the beginning no matter where your margin is. That's it with the keyboard. Much simpler than the Hermes 3000, but some people may want something simpler, less maintenance, less things to go wrong. If the tab goes wrong on the Hermes 3000, your whole typewriter will not work. So there's all kinds of things that the extras that if you don't use them, they may be uh, it may be a detrimental part of your typewriter in the long run. So sometimes people like the mainstream, the streamlined version better. All the brand new ribbons loaded on the left side, so it's pulling clockwise to the right. If you want to switch that direction, the side you want it to go to, you just flip this ribbon guide towards the middle. It'll pull to that side that's meant to catch the eyelet at the end of the ribbon, which is a little metal piece. We'll catch on that and swap the direction automatically, so you don't have to do that manually. Does not have a touch control. The touch control is typically on the front on the Hermes 3000 right here. So you would have the color selector on the right and the touch control on the left, but you don't need a touch control. It's perfect. You type as fast as you want on this with no problems. Sometimes you might have a little bit of issue snapping that back. It hooks into the front and snaps in the back. If you don't have it all the way down, it will catch on this, and maybe you think there's a problem with the carriage, but it's just catching on this. Also, if you have it positioned incorrectly, the keys might get stuck on it. So that's just the nature of this model. First generation of the Hermes 3000 Media 3. The second generation is all metal, just like this one, but square, more square top. And the third generation is a completely hard plastic boxy shell. Same performance on basically on all three, which is top of the line. Carriage release, we already did that. This is your margin, and this is your carriage lock. You flip it down, it releases the carriage, locks it in the middle. To unlock it, you just push it down, move it to the right slightly. There we go. Carriage release, margin. If you pull the knob out, disables the spacing when you turn the knob so you can get to an exact spot on the page. You push it in and get the clicks. Each one of those clicks is a half a space. Same concept. If you move the line space selector all the way back, it disables the spacing. Move it forward, you get the clicks. And that is it. Now available on eBay or Etsy or my new website, brooksawantiques.com.